Hey everyone, Okana here. I am back with some charts again. I'm actually looking at USDJPY for the moment. So we got the channel here, price going in a channel here, and we can see the previous resistance here. So price reach here been retracing. So if we go down, this was the weekly charts. So we go down to the daily, we can see it's still in an uptrend, making higher lows. So we look at the currency correlation between Euro USD and USDJPY. So let's take a look at that. So we can see the break here from the support. Why do I have this line here? Because there was this channel here and price broke below, also below this resistance. So this was my target yesterday, which I shared in the Skype group. And as you can see, price retraced from there back to the resistance line. This line held, price dropped down to it again, broke it, so Euro USD continuing down. So the target I have for Euro USD is this line here. So this weekly area is the target. So it could go all the way down here, maybe even all the way back down to this support here. So these are the lines you should have on your chart. So this one already broken, I'm going to remove that. This line already broken, I'm going to remove that as well. So that's the target to be trading towards. And at the same time, if the correlation holds, which is a negative correlation, USDJPY should be coming up here again and then attempt to break this line again. If it does, it can try to reach back the upper line in the channel here. So that's USDJPY and Euro USD, negative correlation. And what else do we have? The CAD. It's been ranging here, you can see that up and down. So it looks like we had the breakout very strongly here on this candle here. This was today, pretty large breakout right there, and then a continuation. So you can see why it's stopping here, because this was a resistance here. So this is also a channel, price could continue all the way up there. So what we have to do now is to remove this line, or actually replace it up here. So the next breakout, boom, and then continuation. So this is what you should keep on your chart. Look at that. What about the pound? This is actually one of the trend lines I showed you a long time ago. This was during I shared this in about a couple months ago. If you check back, you will see we had this confinement here on the pound, and I said if it breaks either up or down, we're going to be trading. As you can see, it broke down and then it retraced back to the trend line. Now we can see that it's not random that the price is here, it's actually on this trend line again. So this is what you need to keep in mind. This is actually an important trend line here. So if we get a break here, that could mean continuation, bearish continuation. And finally, I'm going to look at Aussie. We're going to the monthly charts. We see that this is the monthly trend line. You can see it on the weekly as well. I have rearranged it to fit the monthly chart. So it doesn't look good on the weekly. It does look better on the monthly charts. So if this monthly closed below, could be a start of the bearish trend again, because it's been going sideways. Of course, a month just started, so this candle might as well turn around, close up here, and then we see a continuation. So you have to be very careful if you're doing long term. For short term, I would go down and look. We had the breakout here, we had the retracement and continuation, and we can see we are reaching this line now. Okay, so it's not actually a break yet, because look at the monthly, it looks like it's below the line, but if you go down to the daily chart, see we haven't reached this yet. So once it reached, we could see some bulls entering in this level, unless my line is not completely correct. But if we use a support line, we can see where the next potential support could be if that's not accurate. So if we go to the daily, we can see that it actually is pretty accurate. So this is the trend line, this is the daily support, or weekly support, sorry. So keep an eye on these two lines. Most likely Aussie will continue and try to reach this level before we see some support coming in there. So that's it, guys. Just quick analysis. Thanks for watching. See you next time.